In the ravaged streets of a post-apocalyptic world, a small group of human survivors fought for survival against the vampire hordes that had overrun the city. The vampires, with their supernatural strength and speed, seemed almost invincible. Arya, a young and skilled hunter, had lost her family to the vampire scourge. She was determined to avenge their deaths and rid the world of the blood-sucking monsters. Arya's group, consisting of seasoned fighters, had been tracking a particularly powerful vampire, known only as the Elder. They had received a tip that the Elder was hiding in an abandoned skyscraper on the outskirts of the city. As Arya's group entered the skyscraper, they were met with a gruesome surprise. The building was infested with vampires, and they had set a trap for the hunters. The vampires attacked from all sides, their fangs bared and their eyes glowing in the dark. Arya's group fought bravely, but they were vastly outnumbered. In the chaos of the battle, Arya found herself face to face with the Elder. He was a towering figure, with eyes that seemed to burn with an inner fire. The Elder sneered at Arya, taunting her about her futile attempts to stop the vampire apocalypse. Arya, fueled by rage and determination, launched a fierce attack. The battle was intense, with both combatants exchanging blows and neither gaining the upper hand. Arya's skills were matched by the Elder's supernatural strength, and the outcome hung in the balance. Just as Arya thought she had the upper hand, the Elder landed a devastating blow, sending her crashing to the ground. As she looked up, she saw the Elder's fangs bared, ready to deliver the killing blow. But just as the Elder was about to strike, Arya's eyes locked onto his, and she saw something that made her blood run cold. The Elder's eyes seemed to hold a deep sadness, and for a moment, Arya saw a glimmer of humanity in them. The Elder spoke in a voice that was barely audible. "I'm not the monster you think I am, Arya. I'm a survivor, just like you." Arya's confusion turned to horror as the Elder revealed the truth. The vampires were not the predators, but the prey. They were being hunted by a secret organization of humans who had been manipulating the apocalypse from behind the scenes. The Elder's words were cut short as a group of humans, dressed in black tactical gear, burst into the room. They were the ones who had been hunting the vampires, and they had been tracking Arya's group. The humans opened fire on both Arya and the Elder, and the room erupted into chaos. Arya fought for her life, but she was gravely injured in the crossfire. As she lay dying, Arya saw the Elder use his supernatural strength to take down the humans. But it was too late for Arya, and she succumbed to her wounds. The Elder, grief-stricken and enraged, slaughtered the remaining humans, avenging Arya's death. But as he stood over her body, he realized that he had found a strange sense of peace in her presence. The Elder's actions would have far-reaching consequences, and the war between humans and vampires would continue. But for a brief moment, Arya and the Elder had glimpsed a different future, one where they could coexist. The Elder's actions had far-reaching consequences. The humans, enraged by their losses, launched a full-scale assault on the vampire population. The war between humans and vampires intensified, with both sides suffering heavy losses. The Elder, determined to find a way to end the bloodshed, began to seek out other vampires who shared his vision of coexistence. He formed a secret alliance, working behind the scenes to broker a peace between humans and vampires. Meanwhile, a small group of humans, led by a charismatic leader named Marcus, began to question the motives of the organization that had been hunting vampires. They saw the senseless slaughter and realized that the vampires were not the monsters they had been made out to be. Marcus's group, known as the Human Resistance, began to secretly work with the Elder's alliance. Together, they uncovered evidence of the organization's true intentions: to wipe out the vampire population and exploit their supernatural abilities for human gain. The Human Resistance and the Elder's alliance launched a joint attack on the organization's headquarters. The battle was fierce, with both sides fighting for their future. In the heat of the battle, the Elder faced off against the leader of the organization, a ruthless and cunning individual who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. The Elder emerged victorious, but not without scars. As he stood over the defeated leader, he realized that the war between humans and vampires was far from over. In the aftermath of the battle, the Elder and Marcus worked together to forge a new path forward. They established a tentative peace between humans and vampires, one that would require effort and compromise from both sides. The Elder, hailed as a hero by some, knew that the road ahead would be fraught with challenges, but he was determined to make a difference, to prove that vampires and humans could coexist. In the year 2154, the world had changed beyond recognition. The war between humans and vampires had ended in a catastrophic event known as the Great Eradication, where humans had used advanced technology to wipe out nearly all vampire kind. The Elder, the last remaining vampire, walked alone in the desolate streets of a once great city. He had survived the eradication by hiding in a secret underground bunker, where he had lain dormant for centuries. As he explored the ruins of civilization, the Elder marveled at the advancements humanity had made. Towering skyscrapers stood as monuments to human ingenuity, while advanced artificial intelligence had taken over many aspects of life. But the Elder knew that he was a relic of a bygone era. He had outlived his kind, and the world had moved on without them. He wandered the empty streets, a ghostly figure haunting the remnants of a world that had once been. The Elder's existence was one of solitude and contemplation. He spent his days pondering the nature of his existence and the events that had led to the downfall of his kind. As he explored the ruins, he stumbled upon an ancient database that held the secrets of the past. The Elder spent hours poring over the records, seeking answers to the questions that plagued him. He discovered that the humans had been driven by fear and hatred, fueled by the vampires' supernatural abilities. But he also found evidence of a secret cabal of humans who had worked tirelessly to broker peace between the species. The Elder's research led him to a profound realization. He was not just a monster, nor was he simply a relic of the past. He was a key to unlocking the secrets of the universe. As he stood amidst the ruins, the Elder felt a sense of purpose wash over him. He knew that he had a role to play in shaping the future, even if it meant walking alone in a world that no longer understood him. The Elder's journey was far from over. He would continue to explore the world, seeking answers to the questions that haunted him. And perhaps, just perhaps, he would find a way to forge a new path, one that would allow him to live in harmony with the humans who had survived the Great Eradication. The Elder's story would become a testament to the resilience of life, even in the face of overwhelming odds. He would walk the earth a solitary figure, but one who held the power to shape the future. As the sun set on the ruined city, the Elder looked out upon the horizon, his eyes burning with a fierce determination. He knew that he would face many challenges, but he was ready. For the first time in centuries, the Elder felt a sense of hope. He knew that he would find a way to thrive in this new world, even if it meant forging a new path, one that would allow him to live on his own terms. The future was uncertain, but one thing was clear. The Elder would face it head on, his heart burning with a fierce resolve.